JMU sophomore Matt Miller was a likable student, a swimmer, and a marketing major. He envisioned himself in front of corporate recruiters after graduation in 1998, but instead found himself in front of a lot of cameras.
Just by a fluke, a girlfriend sends his picture off to a magazine competition, and he wins. He gets a modeling contract, he's an actor, he's living in glamorous cities all over the world. And Matt is a person whose values and sense of what's important look at what he's achieved and say, you know, I've got a lot more to give.
Matt grew frustrated by the superficial swirl of flashbulbs and phony smiles, and in a moment of inspired reflection changed the course of his career.
He was on a photo shoot and, of course, surrounded by admirers, and a blind person walks by. And he thinks to himself, that person there can see who I really am.
Miller realized that what we see matters far less than how we interpret what we see, and that if we interpret what we see blindly, without discernment, without an educated perspective, we are choosing to view the world through ignorant eyes.
For Matt, it's not about the money, rewards, recognition. It's about his values and the fulfillment of those values through his life and work.
Matt pondered how society's fixation on facade ignored the underlying value that an educated perspective could reveal. So he built an organization to promote that perspective.
It didn't surprise me at all that he was able to take something that he loves and has passion for and find a way to use it to give back.
Miller combined his Madison education with his love for athletics to create the See Different Foundation, dedicated primarily to helping blind athletes compete in triathlons. It's a story that's received press coverage from all over the globe and resulted in Matt recently being honored as a Madison World Changer by the university's Be the Change campaign.
Matt truly found a way to think beyond himself and see the potential that he had to make a difference in other people's lives, and we wanted to tell that story. He and the athletes that he works with have proven that it's possible, that people are not the sum of their limitations. They're really the sum of that potential. And if we can help each other, we can make huge changes in our lives and help each other change the world.
James Madison reminded us that knowledge is liberty. Matt Miller, these tremendous athletes, remind us that it is our courage, our faith, our commitment to truth that is nourished by knowledge. It's an inventory of ideas that shapes our perspective and ultimately defines what we see.
The story is really just Matt being Matt, taking something that he loves and using it to give back to the community and others. Love, friendship, dedication, hard work, finding ways to inspire others and be inspired by others are what his life is all about.
In the summer of 2005, Matt assembled a documentary crew to capture the struggles and triumphs of the 4 blind athletes he would lead through the grueling Ironman triathlon competition. Directed by Donnie Eicher, the film Victory Over Darkness mirrors the See Different Foundation's mission and profoundly illustrates what matters isn't what we see at all, it's what we believe.
Amazing, huh? That's what people have said, beautiful blue eyes, and I just quietly say to myself, yeah, but they don't work.
911, what did you have?
I got a murder. We heard a couple of gunshots in the middle of the night. We're concerned that his son was in the house, too.
I was shot in the head, my father was killed, and the person that did this was your stepmother.
I always feel like I'm half excluded and half included, like I don't exist.
been struggling with doubt, like question myself, question my faith.
She lived a sheltered life. Now she's doing things that others wouldn't even dream of.
Are you made of iron? I guess we'll find out.